YouTube, what's going on? Andrew Darling here. Guys, it's been another minute. Wanted to give you an update of what I've been up to. So I've actually been doing quite a few things here lately. We're into 2021. We're a month in, guys, and it feels like it's already been a lot more than that. But so what do I have going on so far? I got my law firm going. Last year I had a pretty good year, and I'm, obviously looking to grow and, continue to generate revenue for my law firm. I'm loving the work. I'm enjoying it, doing mostly criminal defense work. I'm doing some expungements, doing some civil rights stuff. I have a couple personal injury cases. I'm looking to just, get everything to the finish line and then, continue to have the opportunity to help other clients. I have two other things that I'm doing. If you can tell, I look a little tired right now. I got bags under my eyes. I decided I'm going to go ahead and take another bar exam. So we're a little less than a month away. I'm going to take the Maryland bar exam, which is a UBE state or a uniform bar exam. It's going to allow me to practice in, I think it's 22 or 23 states. If you score high enough, now we'll accept a UBE score. So why the Maryland bar exam? I was going to take the DC bar exam. DC has decided that they are going to allow me to waive in to practice in DC. As you guys know, I worked in politics previously. I previously ran for office. So, having the opportunity to be licensed in and around the Washington, D.C. area is, of course, a good idea. But also, it's going to give me the opportunity to expand my practice. Two other UBE states are North Carolina and South Carolina. So states that I've spent a little bit of time in. I'd love the opportunity to work in those states, generate a little bit more revenue for my business, work with some of my old classmates, and just genuinely get a larger breadth of experience in multiple states, understanding, how states are different, where they're different, where certain venues are better than other venues. And, as I start to expand and I start to get into civil rights work, which is some of the stuff that I really enjoy doing, I want to make sure that I am able to take a case in the event that it comes to me. And part of that is going to be being barred and being licensed in other states. So what's the other thing that I have going on? So I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description. I have started a podcast. So my law firm has started a podcast. It is right now, it's just me. It is called The State's Burden. So the State's Burden podcast is available on all your podcast apps. I also have a YouTube channel where you're going to be able to get the video part of the podcast. And generally what it's going to be about is we're going to go over jury instructions. We're going to go over statutes. We're going to talk about them. We're going to explain them. And we're going to try and break them down in a way that the everyday person is going to have the opportunity to understand what it is that we're talking about. And in the event that, you or a family member have been charged with a crime, I want to be able to explain to you what a jury is going to have to consider and what the state is going to have to prove in order to convict you. That's what the State's Burden is. So it's the State's Burden podcast. I haven't mentioned too much about, the folks that are on here and the folks that are in law school right now who have, went through the torture of watching all of these videos about my experience in law school. And hopefully yours has been different. Hopefully yours has been better. Hopefully yours has included a lot less driving than mine did. It's going to give you guys an opportunity to see sort of how a practicing attorney thinks through things. You're going to see a lot of this, and you're going to hear a lot about this in law school. If you take any trial advocacy classes, if you take any litigation skills classes, that's going to be part of it. But one of the things that I'm really focusing on right now is, in order for me to explain jury instructions to somebody, I have to understand the charge as well. And I have to understand it in a way that I can explain it to somebody in layperson's terms. So I'm not able to just take particular offenses. Like, I'm not going to go straight to a murder charge and go, line by line, which elements do you have to prove murder? I'm not going to do that because I'm just not there yet as a practicing attorney. If I were to take a murder case in my practice, I would go and work with another attorney. And I already know who that attorney is. Good friend of mine. We've known each other since high school, even though we didn't know we knew each other in high school. So listen, guys, I've been doing a lot of different things. You can follow the State's Burden podcast. You can follow it on Instagram, Twitter, or on Facebook. Facebook, I don't know what that is. But you can follow it there. And it's just at The State's Burden. The State's Burden. So you can search that on Facebook and it'll actually pull up the page itself. Or you can search the State's Burden podcast. It'll show up there as well. And if you want to follow my law firm, which, listen, it's why not, right? Like, what are you going to lose by following my law firm? I've had a couple cases recently that have been sort of, in the public eye a little bit. There's been some news coverage. So I want to make sure that, if you guys have the opportunity, if you want to, you can follow that. You can just search Andrew Darling Law, PA, on Facebook. The page will come up. If you search it on Twitter, it's at Darling Law. And then on Instagram, it's at Andrew Darling Law. So, listen, I'm there. You can follow me there. Reach out. Still, if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I try to be available to folks. I probably won't be very available the next 3 weeks as I get ready to go from, about 16% of my course done to get up over that 75%. Obviously, running a law firm and, having my family and doing all the things that entails, as well as some other obligations I have related to here in Orange County, Florida. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. I love the work. The work doesn't scare me. Frankly, I'm kind of excited to see where the next, 3 months, 6 months, a year, where that takes me. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. You can always follow my personal stuff. It's at Mr. Darling 4, MrDarling, and the number 4. Again, that's all the Instagrams, Twitters. I think I have a Snapchat too, but I don't hardly ever use it. So, guys, listen, thank you so much for taking the time. If you haven't seen many videos from me lately, it's just because I haven't been posting them. But I'm excited to see what 2021 has in store. And I'm really ready to get it rolling. So listen, I'll put all the links in the description below for all the social media handles for my law firm, for the State's Burden podcast. And I might even put my stuff in there for my political handles, but probably not. So I'll put my personal ones in there. I'll put the law firm, and I'll put the State's Burden podcast in there. But definitely go search that on. You can search it here on YouTube as well. The State's Burden podcast. You can search it on your favorite podcast app. We should be on all of them by the time you see this video. I know I'm up on Apple, Spotify. I'm up on Pocket Cast, which I believe is part of Anchor. And I should be going up on Google Podcasts here soon if I'm not up there already. So again, guys, thank you so much. I just want to take a little bit of time and ramble on about the musings of my life right now. So I'm taking the Maryland bar exam next month. I am also launched a podcast. The first few episodes are recorded. I haven't posted them all yet. So I think the intro episode is up, and another one should be coming out, I believe, next Wednesday. Whenever you see this, it'll probably be close to the next Wednesday, as this is already a Wednesday. So listen, guys, thank you so much. Again, if you have questions, comments, concerns, gripes, moans, complaints about law school, about lawyers, attorneys, if you have suggestions, comments, concerns, whatever, feel free to reach out to me here. You can always send me an email. You can send it to podcast, podcast, at andrewdarlinglaw.com. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. Take care. We will talk to you soon. 2021 is going to be amazing. So those of you that are getting ready to graduate law school, it's almost there. You're getting close. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you're taking the bar in February and what state you're taking it in. So if you made it this far, again, thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to grow some of this stuff and see if we can't have a little bit bigger impact on folks. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Take care. Have a good one. And there we go. Take care.